beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Okay.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Okay.
And monsters wear many faces.
Oh भाई कुछ बोलने को नहीं है गाइस, कुछ भी बोलने को नहीं है। क्या गेम बना दी इन्होंने। लिटरली जो एक एक डिटेल्स है ना, बहुत सही है। ओके, मेरे को ब्राइटनेस हल्की कम लग रही है। वैसे भी मेरी बॉडी शेक हो रही है गाइस, क्योंकि थोड़ी सी हॉरर गेम है। ब्राइटनेस ब्राइटनेस ओके गाइस, अब ठीक है। प्लीज वहां पे भी कोई आदमी है।
Where'd he go?
तो ये बंदे की हालत बहुत खराब है गाइस। ओके, ये बहुत गलत सीन है। ये बहुत गलत है। अगर आपने हेडफोन्स नहीं पहने तो प्लीज पहन लो यार। एक्सपीरियंस करनी है गेम तो प्लीज हेडफोन्स पहन लो। ओके ओके, जंप स्केयर्स ना हो बस। ओके गाइस, मैं नहीं बोलूंगा। ओ भाई, ओ भाई, ओ भाई, भाई मैं नहीं बोल सकता कुछ। मेरी लिटरली हालत खराब हो चुकी है इतने में। आई डोंट नो अगर पूरी गेम ऐसी रही तो मैं कंप्लीट कर भी पाऊँ कि नहीं। एंड ओके, स्प्रिंट कर सकते हैं, सेम एल्गोरिदम। प्लीज वियर हेडफोन्स यार। ओ भाई, ओ शिट 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 शिट। मैं भाई पूरी आंख ओपन रख के भी नहीं खेल सकता ये गेम। यार आई थॉट कि ये भाई थ्रिलर गेम है, बहुत 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 ज्यादा।
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm
आई
good,
थॉट
Mom.
कि
How are
रेसिडेंट
you?
इविल 4 एक
This trip might
थोड़ी
take a little
स्कैरी
longer than
गेम है,
I
बट
thought.
दिस इज
I'm sorry I've been
बियॉन्ड
gone so much lately,
रेसिडेंट इविल 4
Logan.
यार।
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
गाइस बॉडी शेक हो रही है यार।
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
तो अपन भी स्पॉट पे आ गए हैं गाइस।
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
कॉल्ड्रन लेक।
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
ओके। इनविटेशन मे बी फर्स्ट पार्ट की नाम है इनविटेशन गेट टू द क्राइम सीन। ओके, क्राइम सीन पे जाना है। तो यहाँ पे एक और ऑफिसर होना चाहिए, जैसे कि उसकी गाड़ी खड़ी है। सो वी हैव मैप नाउ। ओके,
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
ओके, और कुछ बातचीत बाकी है।
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
रास्ता खुल चुका है हमारे लिए. Meet the
Before we get to the crime
deputy
scene, there's
Thornton
time to
at the
review the facts of the
general
case so
store.
far.
Okay,
Make
यहाँ
sure
भी
I'm seeing the
general
clues
store है.
clear.
Okay.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique.
Okay.
To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
So
Worth taking
पहले
another
ही
look.
3 बंदे उड़ चुके हैं यहाँ से. ओके, इसके दिमाग में और क्या क्या देखते हैं. मैप छप चुका है अभी. एंड
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started.
ओके, यहाँ पे
Let's
वे
head down the
बहुत
hill to
सारे.
the
आई
crime
डोंट नो
scene.
किस पे
Hey, Casey.
प्रॉपर जाना है.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
ओके. तो मैं बताना भूल गया था. सो वी आर प्लेइंग दिस गेम ऑन पीसी बिकॉज़ PS5 लेने के हमारे पास पैसे कौड़ी नहीं है. Okay, the mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the ionic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty. Okay, छोड़ो भाई. आगे चलते हैं. आगे जाके अपने को गेम बता देगा करना क्या है.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Okay. बहुत
Not a
pretty
bad
game है.
place to get
बहुत
murdered.
pretty है.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
क्या बोल रही है ये guys?
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next call.
maybe अपन spot पे आ चुके हैं. Okay, general store यहाँ
Deputy
पे है.
Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? So cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the...
So here we are guys. Dead body के पास पहुंच गए हैं. उनको आने दो यार.
You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Okay.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know.
बहुत
procedures
बेकार.
and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Okay, अपने पास एक diagram है भी.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
ओके, और क्या इन्वेस्टिगेट करना है?
Inside stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
ओके,
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
ओके गाइस,
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
तो उसका नाम है रॉबर्ट नाइटिंगेल। एंड जैसा कि इन लोग बता रहे हैं, वो भी FBI में था पहले, एंड 13 साल पहले यहाँ आ चुका है। तो यहाँ पे भी कुछ इन्वेस्टिगेट
Multiple
करना है।
people were here. Multiple killers?
ओके, ये तो विक्टिम है ना, तो इस पे लग जाएगा। एंड ये तो किलर्स क्या है? स्मार्ट स्मार्ट।
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display, large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
तो ये क्या है? हैवी ब्लड। ओके, ये शायद विक्टिम पे, किलर्स पे। ओके,
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for
ओके
the murder to
गाइस,
happen here?
बहुत बहुत होशियार है ये लड़की। एंड अब क्या बाकी रह गया है?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
ओके गाइस, तो ये उनको जानते हैं जो अभी अपनी नाइटिंगेल जो अभी डेड हो चुके हैं, उनको ये जानते हैं। ओके, ट्राइपॉड।
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it
बियर
for a
बॉटल।
camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
ओके ओके, ये कहाँ पे होगा?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
ओके, यहाँ पे लगना चाहिए। तो ट्राइपॉड है, तो कोई भगते
They
भगते
planned
गया
for the
है।
murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
बहुत प्रीटी
But why
ग्राफिक्स है यार,
Nightingale?
बहुत।
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay, इंटरेस्टिंग यार। अभी कुछ ही टाइम हुए खेलते और बहुत कुछ हमने पता लगा लिया है।
Agent
person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay, कुछ
Nightingale
तो
was
power
chosen as
है
the
इस पे।
victim. Why?
I guess.
Switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Container for something. तो उसको ऐसे मतलब वो उनके लिए कुछ नहीं था, एक कंटेनर की तरह था। ओके, इनसे कुछ बात करना है। तो और क्लूज मिल चुके हैं गाइस में भी। एंड यस, ओके, इन्वेस्टिगेट द क्राइम, चेक द लेक। ओके,
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
लेक
Lead the way.
लेक लेट मी चेक लेक फाइल। ओके, सो ओके। Let's go, boy.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What's this guy
Okay.
doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
ओके, पेपर को पढ़ो।
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
Okay, Ellen Wake.
An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
So he was Ellen, guys.
Someone's been
जिसने अभी
watching
दिखा है वो
us.
Ellen है।
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is
ओके,
right
अब
up my
कहाँ जाना
alley.
है?
Nightingale
Figure
came
out
this
what
way.
happened to Nightingale. अरे अभी
Either
तो
he
वहीं
dropped
थे।
this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Okay. मे बी मैं सही जा रहा हूँ। अभी तक तो बहुत सही है यार गेम।
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
ओके, मे बी अपने को आगे
We
ओके।
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
ओके, कुछ तो उसके अंदर था या
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
एनीथिंग एल्स हियर? ओके, उसके अंदर कुछ है, सब बोल रहे हैं। आई डोंट नो क्या होगा, वही तो
Found
पता
all I
करना है
can
कि अंदर
here.
क्या होगा।
Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
ओके, तो हमको जाना है अब टाउन में।
Thanks.
एंड
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the
Diner.
deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
अपन अकेले तो जाने वाले होंगे नहीं, ओके कोई आए ना।
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
व्हाई दिस इज
Cute lodge we
लैगिंग?
got set up
मे
in.
बी हल्का में
We
कुछ
should go for a
जिटरी
hike if we
फील
get
हो
a
रहा है।
chance.
Now you're just being
तो लेट मी
mean,
चेक यार।
Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
ओके, बहुत ही प्यारी गेम है यार अब तक। आई मीन गेम तो प्यारी है, बट कब तक प्यारी लगेगी नहीं पता। पहले ही सीन पे हालत खराब हो गई थी हमारी। ये हमारा पार्टनर कहाँ है यार?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
एंड मे बी अपन सही रास्ते में हैं। आई डोंट नो।
You still
Okay.
in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
मेरे को यहाँ
Here
से
we
आना
are.
था.
Let's drive back to town.
कोई
Meet the
बात नहीं.
sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Guys, हमने
I
within
wasn't sure
half
about
an
taking
hour
a case
बहुत
so
कुछ
far from
solve
home,
कर
but
लिया है maybe.
I'm thrilled to
या
be
तो हम
here for
बहुत
this
जल्दी खेल
mystery.
रहे हैं या तो बहुत slow खेल रहे हैं. I don't know. But खेल रहे हैं. Okay, maybe first chapter यहाँ पे end होता है हमारा. And we are at our second chapter. Maybe, I don't know.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Okay. यहाँ पे पार्क कर रहे हैं बट अपने को यहाँ पे उतरना है नहीं. I mean यहाँ पे काम नहीं है.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Okay.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my our float will be.
Okay. Oh dear,
yes.
diner.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Bright
It's
Falls.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Okay.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down ever since Copper Light was passed off.
I'm gonna guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Okay, why were you at Cold Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay, can you tell me what you
So
saw?
what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Record profiling case of the cult of the tree.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
ओके अपने को बताया नहीं गया बट उसका उनके पास कोई सा नेकलेस है
Cauldron Lake. Why?
Fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
ओके यहाँ पे तो बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं है लेट्स गो
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
ओके सो हमको नेकलेस मिल चुकी है
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fed.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No.
ओके गाइस यहाँ पे कुछ तो
You're mistaking me for someone else.
कुछ तो ऊपर नीचे बात
If
हो
you
रही
say
है
so.
ओके तो इनकी एक डॉटर भी है जो कि इनको अभी पता नहीं है मे बी
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
ओके
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
ओके पर्सनली लेने को नहीं बोल रहे बट मेरे को डाउट है कि वो सही बोल रही होगी
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
This is the Bright Falls Sheriff
Yep.
Station.
Just here
Anything
to
you
pay
need,
my ticket.
just, let us
Whenever
know.
you're ready to take my money.
ओके 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 प्रोबेबली यहाँ तो नहीं आना था
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
तो हमको एक और मैप मिल चुका है। ओके, यहाँ तो लॉक है। यहाँ अपनी अपने को जाना कहाँ है ऐसे? ओके,
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
इसमें सब चीज डरावनी है गाइस, सब चीज।
Okay. Let's take a look at our
मतलब
patient.
मैं इजली बोल सकता हूँ कि रेसिडेंट के
I'll
रिपोर्ट
start
इसके
with the
सामने
external
कुछ भी नहीं है।
inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
ओके, सब क्लूज मिल चुके हैं।
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body.
That's not right.
ओके, लग क्यों नहीं रहा? आँखों को लगेगा, कहाँ पे लगेगा ये? Why guys? Why? Okay.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Ritual writing.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay, guys. Okay.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
और भी pages है guys.
To this case.
Same.
I have them right here. No, wait.
Oh my son.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
ओके भाई unexpected.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
बट इसने किया क्या है गाइस?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Okay.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Okay, safe events will restore some of your health.
Gotta move. Now.
And we got your gun.
Vanished.
What the hell is going on, yaar? End of chapter. Okay, this is it, guys. This is the end of chapter. And literally, guys, क्या गेम बना दी इन्होंने? क्या गेम?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it.
इनको finish करने दो.
Somehow we need to make sense of this.
So this is it, guys. This is the end of chapter 1. Alan Wake 2 PC version. Yes. ज़्यादा कंसोल लेने के पैसे नहीं है हमारे पास. So we are playing it on PC, guys. एंड होप आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी होगी. अच्छी लगी तो लाइक करे, शेयर करे, कमेंट करे और मेरे को बता दीजिए नेक्स्ट गेम कौन सी खेलनी है. वो मैं गेम लेके आऊंगा जरूर से जरूर. सो आज के लिए बस इतना ही गाइस. मैं मिलता हूँ आपसे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए गुड बाय.